ரெண்டு நாடு பார்க்க போகிறோம். விச் இஸ் ஒன்று வந்து இந்தியா, செகண்ட் வந்து ஆப்கானிஸ்தான். ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸை நான் கூப்பிட்டுக்கிறேன். ஓகே, ஹாய், வா. ஓகே, இன்னைக்கு நம்ம இந்தியாவுக்கு போக போகிறோம்.
Tapi apa tu? Kata-kata kita pergi ke India.
Ya, kita jom ke India.
Understanding cultural differences, including do's and don'ts. First, here are some interesting facts. India is the world's largest democracy and has the second largest population at 1.3 billion people. There are 22 major languages with over 700 dialects. The predominant religion is Hinduism at over 79%. Even though Christianity is only 2.5%, there are 30 million Christians in India. The Indian railway system is vast and employs over 1.5 million people, making it one of the largest employers in the world. And 23 million people per day travel on these trains. Over 100 million Indians live on less than $2 a day, while at the same time, India has the fourth highest number of billionaires in the world at 104. So there is extreme inequality between the wealthy and the poor. Good cultural differences. The guest is God. In India, it is a true honor to have a guest, and doubly so if it's a foreign visitor. This is because they have a beautiful proverb, which means the guest is equivalent to God. For this reason, there is a very good chance you'll be invited into someone's home. The people are genuine and friendly. We have met some of the most kind-hearted and generous people we've ever known during our travels in India. Spirituality and religion thrive. On every street corner in India, you will find a religious statue or place of worship. It's the birthplace of yoga, meditation, Ayurvedic healthcare, and the concept of enlightenment. Indians try to offer amazing service. India is known for being a service-oriented culture, and almost everyone tries very hard to please. Exquisite color creates eye candy everywhere. Indians really love color. Whether it's the clothing, the food, the houses, everywhere you look, you will be overwhelmed by beautiful arrays of color. The resourcefulness and ingenuity is mind-blowing. While driving on the streets, you might actually find the most eye-opening resourcefulness. From people carrying a bed frame or a sheet of glass on the back of a motorcycle to a truck so overladen with goods that the driver can barely see out the front window. This no doubt stems from the often extreme need to survive. India is actually a mostly peaceful nation. In fact, India hasn't invaded another country in over 1,000 years, even though India itself has been invaded countless times. The crime rate is lower than in the US, and if you avoid big cities, you should generally feel safe. All of these cultural points that I'm about to your possible culture shock. So here we go. Chaos is truly everywhere. Almost all road rules, including red lights, will be ignored. The streets are always bustling with people, livestock, and every kind of vehicle that you can imagine tooting their horns. Personal space is rarely respected. So whether you're looking at photos on your camera, lining up to catch a bus, or just standing on the street, there's a really high possibility that someone, or even a whole group of people, will approach you, nudge past you, or come a bit too close for comfort. The caste system still exists. It's composed of priests known as Brahmins, warriors known as Kshatriyas, merchants known as Vaishyas, and workers known as Shudras. Most animals unfortunately get abused except for cows. This was especially shocking to me when I visited India. Be it a dog, a cat, a chicken, or an ox drawing a cart, animal abuse in India can be pretty surprising and seems to be everywhere. The one animal that is largely exempt from this abuse is the cow, and that's because it holds particular importance in the Hindu religion. Although almost everyone in India will try to get your money. Since over 100 million Indians are living on less than $2 a day, the struggle for survival is very real. The main thing is to have your wits about you and to be compassionate. You should anticipate incessant staring. It doesn't seem to be rude to stare in India, and you will find it can be overwhelming at times, but the main thing is to ignore it. Sometimes my husband and I just pretend we're celebrities, and then it's more of a novelty than a problem. Lying or bending the truth. This is my least favorite topic because I don't like to stereotype. It may be due to communication difficulties, but it seems that often Indians don't have a problem with lying. To see spitting. A lot of men use chewing tobacco, which means there can be a lot of spitting on the street. And many women don't have a problem spitting publicly when they need to. Littering and trash are ubiquitous across India. Unfortunately, it is yet to be understood that littering is a bad thing, and so the streets act as open trash cans. The trash then piles up, and then the
Hey, korang, best tak kita explore India?
Best! Okay, sekarang kita explore Afghanistan. Jom! Go!
For me, would I enough well someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain, myself to life, and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong.
Here are some key facts about Afghanistan. Capital, Kabul population. As of my knowledge cut off in September 2021, Afghanistan had an estimated population of around 39 million people. Language. The official languages are Dari and Pashto, with Dari serving as the lingua franca among different ethnic groups. Religion. Islam is the dominant religion, with the majority of Afghans.
What's the biggest ethnic group in Afghanistan? They are even more in the country right next to it. Afghanistan is 99% Muslim, yet the nation has a crazy ethnic diversity, as it is home to a number of different people. But what's the one with the largest population? Uzbeks and Hazaras both make up around 10%. The two groups have a strong East Eurasian input, making them close to various Turkic ethnicities. Now the following people also have their own country. More than 20% of Afghans are Tajik. This Iranic group differs from the previous ones, as they have lower East Eurasian ancestry. So which group makes up around half of Afghanistan? Pashtuns form the largest ethnicity of the country, yet they are even more numerous in Pakistan. Their genetic profile resembles some North Indian groups, with a significant amount of steppe ancestry. And